Anybody, anything going on, or? We're here to give out the award to the new artist. We're here to give the award for the new artist of the year. What? You want me to kiss your what? Hey. I told you, none of that. You can't say that on TV. Now stop it or I'm going to put you back in the car. Now, this award comes with the Rising Star Prize, a $5,000 check courtesy of Galaxy, the Continuous Music Network. That's pretty fabulous. And the nominees are...
New Artist or Group of the Year. For Packed Action. Ian James.
Practice your plan. Hard work. Go to waste.
Dave Carmichael. Corey Tedford. John Curtis Sampson.
And the ECMA for New Artist goes to John Curtis Sampson.
Don't cry goodbye. Here's a goodbye letter from me. Starting out loving, kissing and hugging like peas, butter and puff. Walking in the sand, holding hands in the moonlight. Wishing on a star shining bright above. And one night.
Well, thank you. This is great. I did not expect this at all. I was up against some pretty heavy competition there, and, well, once again, Gemstone Entertainment are mostly responsible for this award. So let's have it for them right now. All the people who voted for me, thank you very much. Once again, my family, my wife Paulette, country radio, and I probably left quite a few people out, but we'll get you next time, hopefully. Like Buck Owens once said, it takes people like you to make people like me, so give yourselves a round of applause also. Thank you.
J.R. LaFave.
That's got your tongue. Well, our next performer is from St. John's. Yeah. Her debut CD got her several Juno and ECMA nominations, and her latest CD, Hyper Dramatic, is as hot as a guy walking like barefoot on a on a pavement when it's really hot out, maybe in New Orleans or something. I'm not like 35 Celsius, you know? Anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. And she is very hot herself. Please welcome Daphne Doyle.
And I found you with the rest of you in your crib as you fade to the sunset. Well, I want to leave you shattered on the floor. Well, I'd do anything, have you forevermore. I really miss you. I didn't want to, now it's too late. Tattooed on my skin, don't know where you went, and I began.
mucker road. Well, along came a semi with a high canvas covered load. If you're going to win a mucker mine, with me you can ride. So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, bud, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. Crossed the desert fair, man, I breathed the mountain air, man. I traveled, I've been my share, man, I've been everywhere.
Tonight, you're enjoying a taste of Nova Scotia music and culture.
Nova Scotia.
We're live from Cape Breton Island, the home of Celtic music. There's nothing like being in Nova Scotia. From one end of our seacoast to the other, you'll be surrounded by the sights and sounds that make us Canada's seacoast. But don't wait till you get here to celebrate our music again. Alexander Keith has put together a special CD of traditional music, Nova Scotia style. It's yours when you phone for your vacation planning kit. The CD and kit are free, must be of legal drinking age. Keith's India Pale Ale is a proud partner with Nova Scotia's music industry. So call for your free Alexander Keith CD now and visit us as soon as you can.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, Canada's seacoast.
The pleasure's back with the Impala 2000. Even if you've never flown Air Nova, chances are you already know how we make you feel.
Monday on NB Now. UND is threatening legal action against its own student newspaper. The university says the paper is running offensive and sexist ads. But staff at the Brunswicken say they have the right to decide the paper's content. Does the university have the right to censor its newspaper? Monday at 6 on NB Now.
Are you having trouble seeing? Call us to arrange an eye examination. Remember, at Vogue Optical, your second pair of eyeglasses are free every day. And we give you more choices now than ever before.
Vogue Optical. Your second pair is free. Vogue Optical.
Even if you've never flown Air Nova, chances are you already know we share the same Atlantic-Canadian roots.
Dr. Bean is a genius of the very highest order.
Well, it looks like a fruitcake to me.
This is a great and serious work of art.
He goes today.
Where's the picture going?
Harder to get rid of than cockroaches. More destructive than termites. A two-legged landmine. This is Bean, the movie. Next Sunday on CBC.
The next award is a New Brunswick singer who picked up the ECMA a couple of years ago for Best Francophone Recording. And with her is one of the hosts on country music television. Please welcome Annick Gagnon and from CMT, Greg Shannon.
Annick and I are very proud, ecstatic really, to present tonight's Male Artist of the Year Award.
The list of nominees covers country, pop, blues, and believe it or not, even the fiddle.
Even the fiddle. So let's take a look at tonight's nominees.
for Male Artist of the Year, Dave Carmichael. John Gracie.
But she's all I've got.
Dave McIsaac. Richard Wood. For Ian James.
And the East Coast Music Award for Male Artist goes to John Gracie.
All right.
You got it made. Big man in town.
Thank you to guys like Greg Shannon because he gave John national exposure very early in his career. It's very difficult to be here. I manage John and I'm married to him, and usually I tell him what to say. Tonight he told me what to say. 10 years ago tonight that John won his first Male Artist of the Year. And he's done it again. My kids are here, Samantha Nash, and he wanted to thank Marcel McCall, ECMA. He wanted to thank those who voted for him. Oh my God, I'm shaking. He wanted to thank radio stations. It's a comeback. Identity is playing from Victoria to St. John's, and of course here in Sydney. You know, his mom grabbed him from behind the coal stove and sent him off to singing lessons when he was 5 years old, and she sacrificed. So thanks, Ma Gracie. To the 50,000 fans that have bought John's records, thank you. To those who have seen him across the country and around the globe, to Jane and Don Secord, thank you. This wouldn't be here without you. To our families, to Ross Spillard, who co-produced this with John, and thank you. Till wrapping up, and here's to Hank Snow.
Now that's Gaelic for, that better be your final friggin' answer, buddy. Actually, this beautiful old language is an integral part of East Coast culture. This next artist is helping to preserve the language and give it a renewed spirit, and she's been nominated 4 times tonight. Please welcome Mary Jane Lamond.
If you had bought a ticket for this show, you would have seen these people win earlier tonight. Roots Traditional Solo Artist of the Year, Natalie McMaster. Blues Group of the Year, Glamour Puss.
Rocket in the pocket, feet feel good tonight.
Pop Rock Artist of the Year, Kim Stockwood.
12 years old and I feel got to make it.
Children's Artist of the Year, Rick Barron.
That's what all the hill people say. Now let us.
Gospel Group of the Year, the Nova Scotia Mass Choir.
Tell them all about your trouble.
Video of the Year, Sorry, Gordy Sampson. Director, James Parker.
Sorry for everything.
Gonna take a dance over on your shoes.
Jazz Group of the Year, the Jive Kings.
Hey, pretty mama, the time is right at the Mac on Saturday night.
And Urban Recording of the Year, The Time, Jamie Sparks.
I think it's time to make things better. Oh, yes, I'm better. Got to be it all done. I think it's time to make you mine.
After this break, Shirley Eichard, Bruce Guthrow, and the music of the Fables.
The four-door Cavalier now comes with air conditioning, ABS, and 4-speed automatic. With enhanced traction control. The Chevrolet Cavalier 2000 value package. More features than ever. 1.9% purchase financing or $218 a month.
No one knows the 21st century like the people at Century 21. We're the best trained agents in the business. We've built the world's most powerful network linking buyers to sellers. Using tomorrow's technology, we're continuing to expand our abilities and your possibilities. No wonder we're the best-known name in real estate. At Century 21, we've been ready for the 21st century for a long time.
Even if you've never flown Air Nova, chances are you already know we share the same Atlantic Canadian roots.
You always make sure your body gets what it needs to start the day.
Good morning. Here's the CBC News. This is something that they weren't prepared to do when they...
Make sure your brain gets its nutrition, too.
Drivers come out of the ditch.
Information Morning, weekdays 6 to 9 a.m. on CBC Radio 1.
Even if you've never flown Air Nova, chances are you already know there's a part of your life we touch every day.
Frustrated over dealing with a whole host of suppliers for your office and computer products? Turn to the world's corporate supplier, Corporate Express. Your one-stop shop for stationery, IT solutions, furniture, a full line of brother office equipment, and more. With Corporate Express, you'll get free next business day delivery on all of your office and computer supplies, including brother products. One company, one source. Corporate Express, your procurement solutions partner.
Appreciate your business. We got newly expanded premises. We seat 180 seats here now. We used to seat around 70. And the neon, we got double the neon we used to have. The train's new. The kids like the train. They come by tractor trailers. They come by the busload here. We had to build a room bigger to hold all the people. We got one room here to hold 50 people. Come and give us a try. If you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. If you don't like the pie, we'll give you double your money back.
He thinks you're coming to Frank's for the pies, fries, and meals. But we know it's for the excellent service.
Coming soon, a new concert special. Don't miss the world television premiere of Anne Murray's What a Wonderful World, Sunday, February 27th on CBC Television. Kurt Browning heats up the ice in a new one-hour special featuring the greatest moments of his career in competition and in performance. Kurt Browning, by request, February 20th on CBC.
Tonight, the SOCAN Songwriter of the Year Award is being presented by two artists who are both brilliant songwriters. Bruce Guthrow won this award last year, and he also took home a barrel full of other ECMAs. And Shirley Eichhardt, she's written songs for Chet Atkins, Anne Murray, Bonnie Raitt. You know that song with Bonnie Raitt? Was it, let's give them something to talk about, you know, talk about love, Halifax beer, 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 and it goes on as a wicked video. She wrote that. Isn't that excellent? Cha-ching, cha-ching, hello, money bags. All right, here are Bruce Guthrow and Shirley Eichhardt.
SOCAN is the Society of Composers, Authors, and Music Publishers of Canada. And, you know, probably well over half the musicians in this room are SOCAN members. And they're all doing the same thing. They're all honing their craft, trying to come up with that big hit.
And big hit or not, some of the greatest songs ever written have come from the Atlantic provinces.
Amen.
Yeah. And so tonight we're here to acknowledge the gifted and talented songwriters who have gained recognition in Canada and around the world.
Let's have a look at the nominees.
SOCAN Songwriter of the Year. Trip, Gordy Sampson. Consequence Free, Alan Doyle and Sean McCann. 12 years old, Tim Stockwood, Peter Vitesi, and Abina Frimpong. In My Hands, Gordy Sampson, Natalie McMaster, and Amy Scott. Sorry, Gordy Sampson.
The SOCAN Songwriter of the Year is...
Oh. Sorry. Gordy Sampson.
Wow, this is great. This is a very meaningful award. It's coming from hard to talk. I want to thank SOCAN very much. They've been really good to me. It's really nice that they're presenting this. Lynn and Josie, the one that writes me all the advance checks. And they've done just about everything but bail me out of jail to this point. They're a wonderful, wonderful organization. And I'm really, really proud to get this. This is really nice. And thanks for everybody that supported the song along the way. Cheers.
That was awesome. But I can write too, you know. A poem by Sean Junder. Celtic rock and Newfoundland. Put them together, you got your next band. From their title track, From Tear the House Down, here is the Fables. Clap your hands, please.
You're caught up in a brain drain and live your life like a playing game. Hear the ghetto wall flashing on the radio. Well, it's Young Street from Berkeley. Let's butter up one more time before we go. Let's tear the house down. Boys with boots and women with no shoes upon their feet. Time is flying till the early light. Ticking, talking now, she's rocking, dancing in the street. Put your troubles out of mind and out of sight. That's like a change nickel and dime. Common sense ain't worth the time. It's the same old, brandy lily white. We're gonna shoot from the blue light and butter up one more time tonight. We'll tear the house down. Tear the house down. Tear the house down. Tear the house down. Oh. All right, let's get those hands clapping. 1, 2, 3, go.
When we return, it's a fiddle free zone with fur-packed action and acoustic sin and Julie Doiron.
Now there's a Chevy Venture with flip and fold seats and a built-in entertainment system.
I knew I should have taken a left turn at Albuquerque.
Fun things are bound to happen when Chevy and Warner Brothers get together. Introducing the new Warner Brothers edition from Chevy Venture, the most versatile minivan ever.
Let's go!
Tonight, you're enjoying a taste of Nova Scotia music and culture.
Nova Scotia.
We're live from Cape Breton Island, the home of Celtic music. There's nothing like being in Nova Scotia. From one end of our seacoast to the other, you'll be surrounded by the sights and sounds that make us Canada's seacoast. But don't wait till you get here to celebrate our music again. Alexander Keith has put together a special CD of traditional music, Nova Scotia style. It's yours when you phone for your vacation planning kit. The CD and kit are free, must be of legal drinking age. Keith's India Pale Ale is a proud partner with Nova Scotia's music industry. So call for your free Alexander Keith CD now and visit us as soon as you can.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, Canada's seacoast.
Dry skin is a nasty little problem, but extra dry skin, the kind that's tight, itchy, and uncomfortable, now that's a big problem. Fortunately, there's new advanced moisture therapy from Lubriderm. It contains a unique formulation of vitamins A and E, and it nourishes extra dry skin for 24 hours, so you can put the problem of extra dry skin out of sight and out of mind. New advanced moisture therapy from Lubriderm. Later, Gator.
Even if you've never flown Air Nova, chances are you already know there's a part of your life we touch every day.
Like all good kitchen parties, everyone's welcome. CBC Radio 1 and Nova Scotia Celebrate Our Music invite you to the granddaddy of them all, the Nova Scotia Kitchen Party. The party starts at 3, February 19th, with the Barra McNeils. At 4, it broadcasts to the entire country and around the world. The Nova Scotia Kitchen Party. Don't be left out in the cold.
Even if you've never flown Air Nova, chances are you already know how we make you feel.
Beloved by millions the world over, Anne of Green Gables returns to the screen.
I have something to ask you.
I do.
The promise of a long-awaited marriage.
To the happy couple.
And the prospects of a new career.
You have some promise as a writer. Let me be your editor.
All right.
Then, torn apart by war.
What can you possibly do? I won't stay here and wait for my husband's funeral.
She risks everything to keep her dreams alive. Anne of Green Gables, the continuing story, coming to CBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome hip-hop artist Shy Love and East Coast music legend Lenny Gallant.
It's an honor to be giving out the award for Album of the Year.
Well, Lenny, considering that nobody puts out albums anymore and everything is recorded on CD, the list of nominees should be quite short.
Well, actually, Shy, when you consider the number of great recordings being released on the East Coast and that fact that only 5 can be nominated, I think the list is a bit short.
Well, then why don't we take a look at the list of nominees.
Album of the Year.
I feel the spirit that lies within.
In My Hands, Natalie McMaster. Turn, Great Big Sea. "12 Years Old," Kim Stockwood. Lawn Duel, Mary Jane Lamont. Tear the House Down, The Fables.
And the ECMA for Album of the Year goes to Turn, Great Big Sea.
Wouldn't it be great if no one
Thanks a lot. Woo! This is a good one. This is an excellent one. Most people don't get the chance to feel how absolutely rewarding it is to come to events like this and to have the opportunity to play across the country like we have and to take the album Turn to over 40 cities in Canada. And we're very blessed and very fortunate to be able to do that. And one specific group of people we have to thank for that are the greatest group of fans that Canada has ever seen as Great Big Sea fans. And we thank them very much. We'd like to say special thanks to our manager, Louis Thomas, is here, who works harder than we do for us. Everybody at Warner Records. I'd like to thank Steve Berlin and Spencer Crew and Miles, who worked on the record with us. And most importantly, our hearts are aligned back in St. John's, our darlings who look after us every time we go home. Kim and Sandy and Ann and Joanne, we're coming home tomorrow. We'll see you.
If you think the talent tonight has been hot, wait till you get a load of this.
That's right. We are pulling out all the stops right now, people. You're probably wondering where we placed all this extra security. Trust me, folks. I'm telling you. From the accounting firm of Lyle, Tilly, and Davidson, they call him the accountant. Ward Black! Look out! It's all right.
You're not my little one. He's human just like us.
It's okay, people. Telling you, he wore leather chaps in a rehearsal, singed one of his butt cheeks. That is commitment.
And aren't we just knee-deep in controversy this
Oh,
year?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm wearing these.
Ouch! Come on! Sweet Natalie's wardrobe, courtesy of Scott's Hardware here in Sydney, specializing in all your outdoor needs. Okay, are you people ready to rock?
Coming up from Newfoundland, we'll hear the fur-packed action of fur-packed action.
And the Gothic, Celtic, and Samoan sounds. Okay, maybe not Samoan, but definitely the Gothic, Celtic sounds of an acoustic sin.
But first of all, we have a New Brunswick performer who just received her first Juno nomination. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Doiron.
Bring it on. Remember the things that used to be endured. Well, I left that far behind. And all the dreams I had inside of me that were erased along with the sky. I may regret some things I've done, but I never hurt anyone. Just tried to live my own life, and my life was quite a time. What I used to be was only important way back then, so I left that far behind. Yeah. What I am now is what they call a human being. Yeah. Having one hell of a time. Well, I traveled in my own skies, and I flew it once when I was high. Went down the bottom many times, but not this time. Bring it on, dig it down.
From Newfoundland, please welcome Fur Pack Action.
Thanks very much for coming down. How's that? That'll do in a pinch, eh? Pinch me, I'm dreaming. Here we go, ready? I gotta stop calling you when I'm really loaded and lonely. 'Cause I don't know who feels worse, me for doing it or you for refusing it. I know it's not like he's in your pocket or not your blanket in my window. So I know if I come over, I don't think my face back closer. I'm walking on stone truck, so words on a razor poster. But you know how it is when you're looking for change, you don't want to blame for the boredom. So you put it on her, 'cause it's easier than facing the real pressing problem. And then out of the gloom, when she touches the bloom, and in the company of her new friend, she gets a piercing. And now she's listening to the golden Palomino. And the six-finger satellite, and the chilly fever sing a resonant line. With the reflection in the mirror, no, it isn't mine. 'Cause since I've given up you, I've given up life. No, that's a lie. Here's one more. I'm happier now than I was before. See, I'm jealous of her success and this failure.
having a great time. Wish you were here, because the following talented people won awards earlier tonight. Classical Recording of the Year, Reaching from the Rock, the Newfoundland Symphony Youth Choir. Roots Traditional Group of the Year, Bereshwa. Francophone Recording of the Year, Encore, Bereshwa. Aboriginal Group of the Year, Morning Star. The Lifetime Achievement Award was presented to the late great fiddler Lee Cremo and accepted by members of his family. Country Artist of the Year, John Curtis Sampson.
Just what you got when you got me.
Instrumental Artist of the Year, J.P. Cormier. And the Single of the Year was a tie. 12 years old, Kim Stockwood. And Sorry, Gordy Sampson. The East Coast Music Awards will return with classical piano and opera. No, really, not Oprah, opera.
Tonight, you're enjoying a taste of Nova Scotia music and culture.
Nova Scotia.
We're live from Cape Breton Island, the home of Celtic music. There's nothing like being in Nova Scotia. From one end of our seacoast to the other, you'll be surrounded by the sights and sounds that make us Canada's seacoast. But don't wait till you get here to celebrate our music again. Alexander Keith has put together a special CD of traditional music, Nova Scotia style. It's yours when you phone for your vacation planning kit. The CD and kit are free, must be of legal drinking age. Keith's India Pale Ale is a proud partner with Nova Scotia's music industry. So call for your free Alexander Keith CD now and visit us as soon as you can.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, Canada's seacoast.
There is no nightmare more real than the one you can't escape.
It's happening again.
There is no mystery more frightening.
I know what it's like to see ghosts. Don't go away.
Than the one only you can solve.
Who is this?
From suspense master Wes Craven comes the most terrifying thriller of the year. Scream 3.
Now playing at theaters everywhere.
There's a very special ring inside every People's Jewelers this year, with the Millennium set in diamonds inside the band. It's an exquisite half-carat round diamond solitaire in 18-karat gold for a special price of only $19.99. The perfect ring when you're ready to make her your Valentine forever. Exclusively at People's, the diamond store.
Winter in Atlantic Canada. Blowing snow, driving rain, whatever nature can throw at us. Does your car need a winter pit stop? Pull into Goodwrench for the winter pit stop. Just $59.95. It's our complete winter checkup. You get breakthrough service, preventative maintenance for your brake system, plus get a lube, oil and filter change, 15-point inspection, tire rotation, and more. All necessary if you're planning on driving in this. Only $59.95. The winter pit stop at all Goodwrench dealers in Atlantic Canada. We love cars.
New Holland TS tractors stay on the job with big workaholic engines that pour out 70 to 90 PTO horsepower. With durable drivelines and axles that put power to the ground. With transmissions, PTOs, and hydraulics that tackle any job you throw at them. Get a New Holland TS tractor. Dependability is its middle name.
Help for the Homeless. A determined Native group in Ontario is about to try something new in its campaign to get people off the streets. Look for the details this week on The National.
This is a big money game.
hooking up to a billion-dollar business,
They wonder what we're doing up here, where the big market is.
ringing in the profits.
We're very close to tapping into the money.
Venture, Tuesday at 8:30 on CBC.
The next award is for Best Alternative Artist or Group. And here to present is Jamie Sparks. He's an R&B artist who this year broke the British dance charts with a single, Can I Get Your Number? Mm-hmm. And with him is a Newfoundlander whose debut CD, Grace, has achieved a critical acclaim and a new artist nomination tonight. Here are Jamie Sparks and Corey Tedford.
In the last number of years, the East Coast has been increasingly turning out some serious alternative music.
Groups like Sloan, Thrush Hermit, and Eric's Trip have helped build this reputation.
Let's take a look at this lot.
Alternative Artist or Group of the Year. An acoustic synth.
You know, floated once when I was high.
Burpack Action. Smear. Nathan Flat. Chris Colefall and the Cosmic Crew.
The East Coast Music Award for Alternative Music goes to An Acoustic Sin.
I'm nervous here. We got to take out our paper because it's all we have. We don't want to forget anybody. We'd like to thank Ronald LeBlanc, my father, for helping us out for the last 4 years. Mocha Case and the NB Sound Initiative. Tanya at Mayans. Jacques Gaudreau, John Mayer, and Chris Gogan at Studio Staccato. Wharf Rat, Pierre Fautier, and Peter Moore.
Hi, I'd like to thank Marie-Josée Yargeau for her great photography, Peter Moore at the E-Room in Toronto for mastering our last record, and Steve Dupuis at Bing Bag Marketing, who won an award earlier. Thanks.
Thank you. Also, Moncton Music Center, Randy and the staff, they've helped us out a lot. Thank you very much. Tide Mark Distribution, the ECMAs and everybody who voted for us, and Cape Breton, thank you very much. Thank you.
I'd also like to thank our family who've been really, really great, and our best crew in the world, our road crew. Thank you very much.
These next two artists are both from New Brunswick and have achieved excellence in the very competitive world of classical music. First is a pianist who is originally from the former Soviet Union and now calls Fredericton her home. And sharing the stage with her is a 22-year-old singer who has been called one of Canada's greatest success stories. On New Year's Eve, she performed with Ben Hepner at Roy Thompson Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome pianist Valentina Kotka and singer Misha Brugger-Gossman.
gets stolen. It's not an option. So why would a theft deterrent system be one? Malibu, from Chevrolet, engineered to help prevent theft. Think about it. Malibu did. Children are small. It's not an option. So we designed a safety belt with kids in mind. Malibu, from Chevrolet, designed with a child safety belt comfort guide. Think about it. Malibu did.
Tonight, you're enjoying a taste of Nova Scotia music and culture.
Nova Scotia.
We're live from Cape Breton Island, the home of Celtic music. There's nothing like being in Nova Scotia. From one end of our seacoast to the other, you'll be surrounded by the sights and sounds that make us Canada's seacoast. But don't wait till you get here to celebrate our music again. Alexander Keith has put together a special CD of traditional music, Nova Scotia style. It's yours when you phone for your vacation planning kit. The CD and kit are free, must be of legal drinking age. Keith's India Pale Ale is a proud partner with Nova Scotia's music industry. So call for your free Alexander Keith CD now and visit us as soon as you can.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, Canada's seacoast.
New Tim Hortons coffee cake. Enjoy a slice of medium coffee for just $2.29.
NB Now, the only news show for and about this province we call home.
New Brunswickers have a tradition of being generous and kind. People who make us proud to call New Brunswick our home. These are the stories I bring to you each night on NB Now, right after the weather. The stories of people helping people.
Rose Arsenault,
Take a look at the forecast now.
part of the NB Now news team. Weeknights at 6 on CBC television. You always make sure your body gets what it needs to start the day.
Good morning. Here's the CBC News. This is something that they weren't prepared to do when they...
Make sure your brain gets its nutrition too.
Drivers coming up out of the ditch.
Information Morning, weekdays 6 to 9 a.m. on CBC Radio 1.
After a botched circumcision, a little boy is turned into a girl to test a scientific theory.
I consider myself more of an it than anything. I can remember being very lonely and having my only friends in the whole world is my twin brother and my dog. It makes you very bitter.
Now, for the first time, he speaks out on his remarkable journey back to manhood.
This is the type of thing that I'm going to live with the day I die.
John's Rebirth, Wednesday night at 8 on CBC.
Okay.
No, it's more like this.
Because I don't...
You gotta make sure you get the bang bang in there and you shuffle.
Right, I
like
can...
out and back.
But I don't... Like, I got no... Like, there's names for all them. Like, I heard a shuffle ball, chain,
No,
shuffle
it's
ball.
like you have to make up your own name that works. Like I go like diddly tap, you know, something. You make up your own.
Okay, okay, how about this one here? Beat the snow off me boots, beat the snow off. Don't track that across that carpet or you're gonna get it. You're not gonna be able to watch the A-Team on the television. You're gonna be grounded for weeks. Then you're not gonna... You better go to your room, buddy, or else you're gonna get a trimming. Or how come it hurts my feet, man?
John, you're great. You gotta show me some of those.
Okay.
Our next performer is a gem to Cape Breton Island. Not only does he have a worldly musical vision, but he's very respectful of his roots as well. He's a producer, a songwriter, and can basically play anything he puts his hands on. This next song he'll be performing tonight made him a finalist in the International John Lennon Songwriting Contest. 14,000 entries from all over the world, and he placed in the top 3. Incredible. Gordy Sampson.
I got a letter from the lady next door. He said you got to turn the radio down. I appreciate the offer, but there's nothing I'd like more than to turn your situation all around. And I'm sorry. I went to the market to buy some blue bananas, and the man behind me slipped and broke his head. They laid him 6 feet under in his tacky new pajamas, and I nearly laughed till I was dead. But after all the time that I've spent giving and receiving, you think that I know by now. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for everything. I drove to California in a purple station wagon with pretty little flowers on the side. I ended up in trouble with Puff the Magic Dragon, and all the pretty flowers when they died. But after all the time that I've spent bitching and complaining, you think that I know by now. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for everything.
A lot of people like Gordy Sampson. A lot of people like him. He's awesome. Well, the final award this evening is the Entertainer of the Year, and it is made possible by the Cape Breton Post and is voted on by you, the fans. Now, it's a long, arduous process, and a lot of people don't know exactly how it works. Now, just so the people at home understand, what you do is you write down on a piece of paper your favorite entertainer of the year. Could be any year. Doesn't even matter. This year I voted for that guy that sang the Rico Suave song. I'm not sure how he's going to do, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. Now, to present the award is a woman who is not only a tremendous entertainer and songwriter, but has played a big part in showcasing new talent. Ladies and gentlemen, Rita McNeil.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The Entertainer of the Year award is very special because it is chosen by the people who buy the records and attend the concerts. And you know, every vote that is cast is a vote of confidence. So let's have a look at this year's nominees.
Entertainer of the Year. Great Big Sea. The Johnny Favorite Swing Orchestra.
The way that lovers do. Take us home, boys!
Natalie McMaster. Kim Stockwood. Mary Jane Lambert.
The ECMA for Entertainer of the Year goes to Great Big Sea.
We're very lucky to have won this award once, and to win it 5 times is unbelievable. I think we're going to officially retire from the category after this, I think, maybe before we're kicked out. But we'd like to thank we who believed in our music from the beginning, our manager, Louis Thomas, our crew, Danny and Tony and Benson, who work way harder than we do, our agents, all the people who have supported us from day one, who bought records and sung along, Anne, Sandy, and Joanne, and Kim, who are, I'm sure, on the edge of their seats in St. John's. And most of all, we'd like to thank the people, each and every one of you who spent $1 to vote for us for Entertainer of the Year. Good night.
Well said, Bob. Well said. I'd just like to thank Andrea Gazine as well from Key Entertainment, and Sea Dog Productions, East Coast Promoters for us. Scott McIntyre, thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here in Sydney. God bless and thank you for having us. Classy place, and good times and bad. God bless. We'll see you.
On January 16th, we were all saddened with the loss of John Morris Rankin. There isn't a person in this room who hasn't been affected in some way by his music and his charm and wit. Dedication to his family and commitment to playing and sharing traditional music were at the very heart of Jim Morris. And no one knew that better than his collaborators and close friends, Hallie MacDonald and Dave McIsaac. They and all of us will miss him so very much. Let's all take a moment now for Jim Morris.
Tonight, you're enjoying a taste of Nova Scotia music and culture.
Nova Scotia.
We're live from Cape Breton Island, the home of Celtic music. There's nothing like being in Nova Scotia. From one end of our seacoast to the other, you'll be surrounded by the sights and sounds that make us Canada's seacoast. But don't wait till you get here to celebrate our music again. Alexander Keith has put together a special CD of traditional music, Nova Scotia style. It's yours when you phone for your vacation planning kit. The CD and kit are free, must be of legal drinking age. Keith's India Pale Ale is a proud partner with Nova Scotia's music industry. So call for your free Alexander Keith CD now and visit us as soon as you can.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, Canada's seacoast.
Winter in Atlantic Canada. Blowing snow, driving rain, whatever nature can throw at us. Does your car need a winter pit stop? Pull into Goodwrench for the winter pit stop. Just $59.95. It's our complete winter checkup. You get breakthrough service, preventative maintenance for your brake system, plus get a lube, oil and filter change, 15-point inspection, tire rotation, and more. All necessary if you're planning on driving in this. Only $59.95. The winter pit stop at all Goodwrench dealers in Atlantic Canada. We love cars.
Nothing connects you like Shaw Cable. Nothing excites like Shaw Cable. Blockbusting films and total sports coverage. Nothing brings in the laughs the way Shaw does, with the very best in comedy. Shaw Cable asks the important questions and shows you the answers. It shakes you up and wakes you up with provocative programming you simply won't find through any other viewing service. Shaw Cable takes you back with probing studies into historical events and pulls you headlong into the future with services that go far beyond just watching. It's cable that connects whole communities and, for as little as $1 a day, connects you to a world of infinite entertainment. Nothing connects you like Shaw Cable.
Hello, Sydney. Welcome to the final act.
There is one mystery more terrifying than you know.
Who is this?
There is one secret that can never be revealed until the end.
Down behind you!
What do you know about trilogies?
All I know about movie trilogies is that in the third one, all bets are off.
Scream 3.
Don't panic.
Now playing at theaters everywhere.
I'm Allison Smith. More demonstrations in Europe today as people worry about the emergence of a right-wing politician in Austria. And police in Mexico City arrest hundreds of students. Get the details on Sunday Report, next on CBC Television.
Easy Prey.
Once they've got your particulars, your vital statistics, they've got it.
The potential for trouble. Stolen identity.
From a credit point of view, my entire life could be destroyed.
Marketplace, Tuesday at 8 on CBC. The East Coast Music Awards, brought to you in part by Nova Scotia, Canada's seacoast. Alexander Keith's India Pale Ale. Those who like it a lot. And by Chevrolet. Chevrolet, tried, tested, and true.
Well, among the list of many achievements, our final performer is hot. And she smells so good, kind of like apricots. She's delicious. Oh! And she can dance across a field of honey clover and never bend a blade. And she can burp the entire alphabet. Yeah! From Troy, Cape Breton, the beautiful, the talented Natalie McMaster! Natalie McMaster! Yeah! Come on, you! Well, that is it for tonight, so keep supporting East Coast music. As you just saw, there's nothing like it in the world. Good night, everybody! Good night! You rock!
That ensures